Hello, everyone, and how are you all today? In today's class, we're going to learn about something really interesting and basic. But before we move further, just in case you're new to this channel, please don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe so you'll be notified to my next coming videos. All right, so let's get started. Coming in. Let me just pull up my screen right here. Okay, so in today's class, like I said, we're going to learn about something interesting. So we're going to learn about contraction. Again, contraction. Have you heard about contraction before? Well, if you don't, just continue watching. Now, when we say contraction, okay, it is contraction is a shortened word made by putting two words together. Okay, so when we say contraction, is a shortened word made by putting two words together. What does it mean? See, for example, two words. Take note here, two words. Okay, two words. Say, for example, she plus is. Okay, she plus is equal to she's. Okay, she plus is equal to she's. She's here is the contraction. Okay, take note also there is an apostrophe here. Take note of this apostrophe. Just give me a second. There is what they call an apostrophe. Take note of this. Apostrophe placed an important rule in contraction. Okay, take note of that. So again, this is what we call this is an example of apostrophe. Okay. Now, another example is when we say he plus is equal to what? Fantastic. He plus is equal to his. All right. Next one is, if for example, they plus are is equal to their. Okay. Also, please take note that contraction also can be done, or it can also be formed by having the negative form, negative, which means there is a word not. Okay. And say for example, um, can plus not is equal to, can you guess? What is the contraction for can plus not? Can be can't. Okay, another example, does plus not. What is the contraction for does and not? Fantastic. All right, so the contraction for does and not is doesn't. Another example for positive, so we have here we plus will is equal to will. Okay, always take note the placement of, or always take note that we should always use the apostrophe to indicate that this is a contraction. Okay, like I said, contraction is a shortened word made by putting two words together. Okay, now to understand more about the lesson, let's have an exercises, or let's have exercises. Okay, here it goes. So I'm gonna share something right here. Just give me a second. Okay, here it goes. Okay, can you see my screen? Here it goes. Okay, so we have here, so I would like you to answer the following exercises below. Okay, so what is the contraction for is not? Again, what is the contraction for is not? Letter A, is it int? B, is not? C, isn't? Or D, into? Can you guess? Again, contraction is a shortened. is a shortened word made by putting two words together. So int is not, isn't, or into. What's your answer? If your answer is this one, and then you are exceptional. Okay, so the contraction for is not is isn't. Okay, number two. What is the contraction for do not? Again, what is the contraction for do not? Is it do not, don't, or didn't? Choose your answer. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, let me see if your answer is correct. Again, the contraction for do not is, check it in, very good, don't. So the contraction for do not is don't. All right, because do plus not, the contraction is don't. Okay, number three. What two words are used to make the contraction she's? Again, two words. What two words are used to make the contraction she's? She's. Is it she will? Is it she can? Is it she is? Or she are? She's. What do you think is a contraction? What are two words that are used to make the contraction she's? Can you guess? Okay, if your answer is this one, she is, and then you are phenomenal. Okay, the two words that are used to make the contraction she's is she or are she and is. Okay, great job. Next one. What is the contraction for can and not? Again, what is the contraction for can and not? Is it cannot? Is it can't? Or can't? Look at the spelling, or can. Look at the spelling. What is the contraction for cannot? Can and not. If your answer is this one, and then you are truly amazing. Okay, next one. What is the contraction for they are? Again, what is the contraction for they are? Is it there? They are? There and there. Look at the spelling. Look at the placement of the apostrophe. Check carefully. I would like you to be mindful and careful in choosing your answer. So have you chosen your answer? Perfect. So it's there. They are means there. The apostrophe is in between they and R and E. Okay, there. Great job. Next one. What is the contraction for should and not? Should and not. What is the contraction? Is it should have, shouldn't, shouldn't, and should not? Look at the placement of apostrophe. Should have, shouldn't, or should not. Look at the placement of apostrophe. If your answer is this one, and then you are exceptional. Shouldn't. Okay, the placement or the apostrophe is in between N and T. Shouldn't. Okay, they shouldn't be this one. This is for should have. Okay, but this is should not. It should be shouldn't. All right, next one. What two words make the contraction doesn't? Again, what two words, okay, make the contraction doesn't? Doesn't. Is it do not? Is it does not? Did not? Or not doing? What's your answer? I'll give a few seconds to think. Perfect. So if your answer is this one does not, and then you are truly my student. All right, so does not. Two words. Doesn't is a contraction of does and not. Amazing. Next one. Number 8. What two words made the contraction won't? Again, what two words make the contraction won't? Is it will not, will not, would not, or would? Take note, won't. What do you think? Okay, if your answer is this one, and then you really understood my lesson or our discussion. Next one, number 9. What two words make up the contraction we will? Again, what two words make up the contraction we and will? Is it will, well, well, and with? Look at the spelling correctly. Analyze. Analyze carefully before you choose your answer. Amazing. So it's will. Okay. We will, the contraction is will. Always remember that. Number 10. Mr. Green blank taken the train today instead of driving. Mr. Green blank taken the train today instead of driving. Is it should have, shouldn't, should have, or shoulda? Analyze carefully. Mr. Green blank taking the train today instead of driving. What's your answer? It's perfect. Should have. Mr. Green should have taken or should have taken the train today instead of driving. Should have, the word should have. So Mr. Green should have or should have taken the train today instead of driving. Wow, you are great. Next one. What is the contraction for would have? Again, what is the contraction for would have? Would have. What is the shortened for would have? Oh, you should have. The answer is it would have? Is it woulda, or would? I know that you have seen the answer. The correct answer is, of course, would have. Okay, would have, the word would have. Okay, always remember. Now, next one. What is the contraction for the following word pair? What is the correct contraction for the following word pair? Will not. What is the contraction for will not? Is it wilt? Is it will not? Won't or will not? Contraction for will not. What do you think? Mm, correct. Okay. The correct answer is the contraction for will not is, check it in, won't. Very good. Okay. So, by the way, I hope that you've learned something for today's lesson. Okay, so if you found this video informative, interesting, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you in my next video. Have a great day and goodbye.